Got your new coffee maker.
Yeah, and some seat covers.
Yeah, exciting.
These are exciting. All the way from Australia.
Yeah.
Handmade.
Yeah. They look really nice.
Yeah.
What are they, like crochet sort of thing?
Yeah.
Did you say crochet?
Yeah.
They look lovely.
Yeah. Hippie style.
Yeah.
I love them already. And now we can make coffee as well.
Yeah. Gone for a pour over coffee maker, so easier to make in the van.
Yeah. Super excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in our situation it's always good to have distractions and stuff, but this week especially, because we've had the scans, a CT scan and an MRI scan, to sort of see how the cancer treatment is progressing.
Yeah, to see what the planning is going to be.
Yeah, and it's sort of the first progress report we've had since we even got the diagnosis. Like, we've not been given any sort of idea on whether it's taken, whether it's, you know, doing well, whether it's doing a bit worse than they thought. We have no idea. The only thing that we've had to go on is how your symptoms have gotten better. So that's really the only way that we've been able to sort of, you know, have any hope that it's going well. So it's been a bit of a nervous week, hasn't it?
Yes, I felt more nervous before the scans were done, I think. It's like the not knowing, that's the worst part, but like checking it off and thinking like, all right, we've done what we can now.
Yeah.
Now it's just to wait for the results to come back, because they said up to 2 weeks before the doctors get the scans, and then the oncology and the surgery team is going to have like a conference about how he looks and who's going to do the next bit, if it's surgery or if it's more chemo or whatever. So it's like 2 to 3 weeks wait until we hear anything, and that felt like a lot worse for me, at least, before I did the scans. Now I feel a bit more calm, I think.
Yeah, it's almost like it's over now. The scans are over. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no point in sort of worrying about it until there's anything to worry about.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly,
It's
yeah.
like there's no point in worrying
No.
for no reason, sort of thing.
No, I feel a lot better now than I did before Wednesday, I think.
Yeah. No, it's
Wednesday I was really nervous. Not about the actual MRI, I fell asleep in there, so I mean, I don't think that the MRI itself is a problem, but
No.
like, felt nice that we crossed it off now,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
And it feels nice because this round of chemo, or like the IV, I've only had 5 really bad days, and then I started to get back on my feet. So like, say 7 days before I was actually on my feet, and which is a lot faster than it has been before. So I feel really happy and positive at the moment, which is nice.
Yeah, that's really good.
It was a lot harder mentally this time, and like emotionally. Is that the word?
Emotionally, yeah.
Yeah, felt weird. The hard thing is that my head wants more than my body can do.
Yeah.
I struggle to sleep, so I lay awake at night, and then I plan like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this and this. And then I'd like do something around the house for like 30 minutes, and then I need to lay down for 2 hours. And then like do not even half of the checklist that I got on how to do.
Yeah.
It's hard to accept that you can't do as much as you want to do.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that I can do something at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can really picture myself making coffee here in the morning, serving it in my nice cups. It does not even have to be summer, like, you know, end of March, mid-April, when it's like 15 degrees outside. Just going out and being sat outside the van, having a cup of coffee, and you and the kids can play, and I can just sit and drink coffee. That's my goal picture, I think. Because I don't got the energy to run around and do stuff, like proper stuff with the kids. I just can't wait until we can go out with the van and I can like sit but I can still see you, because I struggle with the cold. I have to send you and the kids out and I stay in, and just like a month and a half away from this, I can sit outside the van and watch you and drink my coffee and watch you do that.
That's a nice thought, isn't it?
I think that feels like my goal at the moment, like that's my...
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing to think about, I
Yeah.
think.
So I'm prepping with all these nice stuff.
Yeah.
Because nice cups makes me happy.
Yeah.
Sadly, it makes me happy with new cups.
Nah, it's not sad, it's nice.
And
It's always
nice
fun.
coffee maker, and I don't know, just buying stuff for this van makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I can't wait until we can actually use it when it's a bit warmer outside.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Also bought a very, very expensive coffee measurer.
Coffee measurer.
Those are actual words, don't look it up. because it was like 70 kroner, which is like what?
$6.
$6 until free delivery. And I thought, well, this costed that much, so it's like, I'll buy that. It wasn't as fancy as I thought it would be, but at least I didn't pay for delivery.
Let's have a look at it.
Very, very, very special. I'm happy at least.
You should be.
I am. Got this nice van.
Yeah.
With nice coffee measurer. Nice cups to drink my coffee from.
Yeah.
Good coffee, this is.
You stupid.
Not stupid. I'm enjoying life.
That's good. Should be. Bless her. It is honestly so nice to see her so full of life. I think anybody that goes through chemo, it affects them a lot. You know, they end up being sort of a shell of themselves throughout the treatment. I think it becomes even more obvious when it happens to somebody like Malin, who's normally so full of life and so full of energy. It is hard to see her so drained, you know, mentally, physically and emotionally drained sort of thing. But it also means that when she does come back to life a little bit, like when she's having her good days at the moment, just seeing her out here so full of energy and bouncing around and having a good time and making jokes and stuff, it's like she's back to herself. It's like we've got her back. The first week of round 3 was a real emotional battle. I think that was actually the hard bit, was the emotional side of it this time. And I hope that we can go into round 4 with a real sense of positivity that it's our last round, hopefully. But I think a lot of it sort of hangs on these scan results, and I think that's why we were all so nervous about it. I say we were all, it's probably why I was so nervous about it. All right, so it's been a really nice day out here again. It's really nice to sort of fill up that positive energy tank, and it is really nice to see, especially Malin, like in a good mood and full of energy and stuff like that. So it really keeps the rest of us going, I think. And you can see that days like this keep her going as well. She really lives for these good days at the moment. So it's really nice to sort of be out here, make the most of it, and just be out in the bus for a little bit. My day has been completely unsuccessful. Was supposed to be upgrading our diesel heater to keep us warm in the van, and the new one doesn't work at all. So these things are never easy. So unfortunately, it's back to step 1 with that one. But not to worry, it is so far down the priority list at the moment. It doesn't even matter. But I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support that we've had over the last couple of months of releasing these videos since we started on the cancer process. The support's been absolutely unreal, and it's really keeping us going at the moment. So a massive thank you to everybody who's watched these videos and who's hit the subscribe button and all sorts like that. It's been unreal, so thank you so much. We have actually just set up a Patreon page for this channel, so if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can head down into the description and click on the Patreon link there, or go to patreon.com and search for Malin and Tom. On that Patreon feed, you'll gain access to the videos as soon as they're uploaded, normally a couple of days earlier than when they're released on Fridays. We'll also be uploading bits of members-only content, such as video diaries, extended cuts of the vlog, and possibly the occasional blooper reel. Every penny we receive goes towards us kicking this cancer's ass, and will go towards funding our goals of being self-sustaining, travelling in the van, and making quality content. We really appreciate the support. But I'll leave it there for now anyway. Thank you very much once again for watching this. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next Friday at 4 PM European time, which is Friday morning for our American friends. See you then. Bye.